Hi, I'm Brittany Egbert from One Charming Party, and I'm so excited about my guest today, Megan Dunford from Persimmon Floral. Hi, Megan.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Today, Megan's going to show us how to make this gorgeous holiday arrangement, and it's a dual-purpose arrangement, and we'll tell you the little secret about that in just a minute. So, the holidays are coming up.
Yes.
Are you excited?
So excited. Just love Christmas.
I do too.
So much fun. It's such a fun time of year. And
perfect for a floral arrangement.
Yes, it's perfect when we're having those holiday parties and needing something really fun for the table. This is a great way to do it, and it kind of makes a big centerpiece, but also it's going to double as a little favor for each of your guests, which is kind of fun. So I'm going to show you kind of what you need for this arrangement and how to make it. So you'll just need some basic tools. We've got...
Let's go over the tools.
Yeah, some clippers, scissors, wire cutters, anything, a knife to use to cut your flowers.
I think I have all three of those at home, but I don't have this one.
Yes, the knife, and that's kind of just a specialty tool in the florist, trade, but you don't need that. You can, anything that uses to cut, you can use that. We'll need some rubber bands, any type will do, and maybe some water tubes or a water source, but that's kind of optional too. So, and then you'll need some different types of flowers. You'll want to do, I have 5 different kinds. Yeah, we did the red and green for the holiday, and also some white, which are over there, and we will grab those later. And so we have these 5 different types of flowers, and we're going to use roses to create kind of a form flower.
So this is a form flower.
Form flower. And then we want to have some type of line flower, so we're going to use a curly willow stick.
I love that.
Yeah, but you could use like a larkspur or snapdragon, anything tall. And then you're going to do a mass flower, and we're going to use this green dianthus, which is kind of fun. But you could use like daisies, which have multiple blooms on one stem, and a filler flower, which is just lots of little tiny buds or berries, and that kind of just helps fill in your arrangement. And then I also just brought some grass, and then we'll also get these lilies, which will be a focal flower, and you want kind of to use those one at a time to kind of just have a focus on your arrangement. So each of these little arrangements that go into the bigger one can be all different, but you kind of want to get them the same shape with a few little elements poking out here and there. So do you want to get started?
Yes, can I make one?
Yes, let's do it. So I like to start with my main focal or form flower.
So a rose is a form flower?
Yes, so I grab, and I like to work in 3s generally. So if you want to grab a 3rd one, and I'll grab 3, and just kind of group them together in your hand. And what's so great about this arrangement is that we're going to tie it all up with a rubber band, so you don't have to worry about trying to get it to stay in the vase the way you want it to. It's all going to be together. So grab that, and then we're going to get maybe like this mass flower.
So form flowers, you like it in 3s, then a mass flower.
Yeah, a mass flower, and just kind of group it. So right now, I think it's a good, for beginners, just try and keep all your heads kind of at the same level on the flowers.
I'm a beginner, okay.
Yes, so that's good. And then it's really pretty simple. We're going to put in the line flower. And you kind of want to think about the overall shape of your arrangement. Right now I have the curly willow kind of coming out the one side and out the ends. So you don't necessarily need to put a line flower in every one, but we're going to. And with this curly willow, just to make it kind of more general, I'm going to kind of twist it down. But
I'm going to leave mine up.
Yeah,
they're short.
Super cute. And then if you just want to grab a couple pieces of grass.
I'm a little intimidated by this grass.
The grass is so much fun, and you can do so many fun details with it. You can leave it in and just let it kind of swoop, kind of like we've got on the big arrangement here, or you can pull it and make loops. Okay. See, look at you, you're natural.
No, I'm not.
This is so great. So you just want to kind of keep your little heads together and grab it up closer to the top, and then you can see that you're making the nice shape. Okay. And grab another little piece for mine. And then we can put this filler flower in, and this is kind of an unwieldy one, but...
Are we going to use the whole stem?
Yeah, I use the whole stem, but you can break off little pieces if you need to, and just kind of put that so it's, on the side. And I kind of like more wild looking arrangements, so you don't have to make it perfect for this type of thing and lose a couple berries.
So if we want to add like a white flower in?
Yes, if you want to add a white flower, and actually we probably won't do that right now because we have so many in our arrangement already. Okay. So we'll just group them like this. So what you want to do is use your vase as kind of a guide for how short you want to cut them. And you want to cut them before you rubber band them together.
Cut them before you rubber band.
So that it's easier to get around. So I just have kind of done this before, so I'm going to say we're going to cut about there on our stems. Sometimes the grass doesn't like to cut, so you don't have to cut.
I knew I was scared of it for a reason.
Yes. So you want to give yours a little cut.
Okay, I'm going to cheat. Let's look at yours.
Yes, that's perfect. That's great.
So when I've seen flower shows, they say cut at an angle, cut underwater. Is that not as important as?
Yeah, what you want to do is you want to cut, and an angle is a good idea. For these, we've got kind of a deeper vase, so they're going to be in the water. So it's okay if you don't do it at an angle. And then you just want to wrap your rubber band around the bouquet, and you want to just get it so it stays taut so that your flowers don't move. And this is just a great way to get it to stay put where you want it. So awesome. That's perfect. I'm just going to toss these down.
My elastic doesn't want to go.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Okay, so should we add these to this arrangement?
Yes. So then you have these 5 different arrangements, and you can do as many bouquets as you want according to how many guests you have coming. And so I'm going to have you lift this one up, and that's going to be kind of our front arrangement. I'm going to lift this back one up.
So you want the individual ones to look good, but then overall the whole arrangement.
The whole arrangement. So put your heads next to mine like that, and we're just going to set them in right at the same time. That works great. And you can use, put one more bouquet in to make it so that it is all staying taut. And if anything looks kind of funny, you can add, more flowers that are just loose to just kind of fill out your arrangement. And then it will just kind of create this whole ensemble. But then when you're ready to have your guests take the favors, you can just pull them out and send them home with one.
So we have one right here.
Yes.
So if you pulled it out of your arrangement, it would probably be wet, Megan. So what would be a good, have a towel maybe?
Yeah, have a towel on hand, and you just need to, really squeeze on the stems and just make sure you have all the excess water out of your stems. And then we're just going to show you a couple different ideas of ways to wrap them.
So if any of these flowers were particularly fragile, would you want to add this little water thing, or is that?
Yes.
Is it necessary for all of them, every single flower? What would you do?
Yeah, so most of these flowers, it depends on how far away your guests are, going and how far they have to travel. Mm-hmm. Most will be okay, and just instruct them to give them a fresh cut and put them in some water when they get home. Mm-hmm. But if they're going a long distance, just give this a fresh cut, and then you'll fill this up with water and stick the cap on like that. And then you just snap it right on to the end of your flowers. So it's just kind of nice. And so with this type of arrangement, since you don't maybe want it to be, showing, you could use...
I'll hold this for you.
That'd be great. With the
some fabric?
Yeah, some fabric. You can wrap this up.
Holiday looking fabric.
Yeah, maybe do like a little...
Some remnant fabric that you have from a...
little fat quarters or whatever you've got.
Never finished.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I've never done that before. So you just kind of wrap it up like a...
So 2 pieces of fabric.
Yeah,
cute.
That's kind of fun, and you can just kind of wrap them up in a bundle, and that will hide your little water tubes and just kind of keep it nice and cute and wrap a ribbon around it. And then another idea that we had was you can just do plain ribbon wrapped around the stems and just let them take it home. And these 2 are my favorites. One is a paper. And we just kind of wrote a cute little Christmas word on there. So and just, again, take it and wrap it. You put the flowers in the corner like that and just kind of wrap.
Wow, that's adorable.
And tape it up, and it just kind of, shows the little word. It kind of gets crinkled, but it's cute effect afterwards.
The thought is there, right?
Yes.
Joy, it's
yes.
Christmas.
And then my favorite one that is a great, cute way to do it, but it also provides a water source, is to get parchment paper. And I've just cut it into a square and folded it.
Cute little scallop with scissors.
Yeah, a little scallop, and I just did that really easy, but you could get like a Martha Stewart punch, or, put your lace border around. And what you'll do, again, you'll stick it so that the flower heads are in the corner, and pull up on this. And you kind of create a little pocket for it, and if you'll hold that, just grab some twine or wire or ribbon.
Do you add the water after?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, so fancy.
Yeah. Make sure it's taut.
So you can send this home with your guests. If they're traveling far, there's already water in there. You're going to put the water in. I think this looks so adorable. Do you want to add the water?
Kind of add the water right in here, and
it makes a little pouch of water. And since it's parchment paper, it doesn't leak.
yeah, it's fun. You can add ribbon. You could also tie a little ornament on there as a favor to
Oh,
go
that
with
would be
it.
so cute.
Whatever you want, and it's just kind of a fun thing, and then that way everyone gets to enjoy the flowers that you created for your party.
So you have a gorgeous arrangement. My mom always does gorgeous arrangements at her holiday parties, but then you can send all of your guests home with their own little bit of the party, something to take home and remember. Well, I love this idea, Megan. Thank you so much for sharing this with us.
It was so fun.
Thanks for being here. And remember to celebrate something wonderful with your child or your party guests every single day.